basically game time, and then you don't see them ever again until you play them again. Whereas, especially that night, by the time we finished our conversation, there were like 6 teams in there. So just the opportunity to communicate and articulate how we were feeling emotionally, mentally, and even physically, because we didn't want to play a game without warming up. So being able to have those tough conversations in person was really powerful and impactful. And I think that's one thing, as much as we had issues with being in a bubble, that was one thing that we appreciated and took away, was the fact that we could actually have tough conversations in person that were really raw and emotional, that in another season we just wouldn't have been able to have.
Totally. A silver lining of the COVID bubble, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I heard crazy bubble stories, I guess, from other athletes, whether it's the MLS bubble or whatever kind of bubble it was, of people, you play somebody and like you don't like them for like however long the game is that day, and then you see them next morning at breakfast. And I couldn't imagine living in such close quarters with people that you're not supposed to be super friendly with so all the time. But yeah, I guess that's really good though, that those conversations were happening in person, regardless of the actual gameplay and living with your opponents. I couldn't imagine how
Yeah,
that was.
and seeing the referees too, like seeing the ref in the elevator or something, that's just not, you just wouldn't see them.
That's crazy. That's probably they're probably thinking the same thing, I guess. The first time for everyone in that situation. Wow, that's wild. But hopefully we don't have to do that again. Maybe let's try not to bubble again. But awesome. Okay, I have a couple, I guess, Atlanta specific questions.